So I often find after spending a lot of time with family and friends and having that energy surround you more consistently, most of the time you crave these moments of solitude and you can recognize the importance of dedicating time to your own self. So let us honor this moment and take it for simply what it is. Time for you to be on your yoga mat, to breathe, to move, and to be mindful of the two of these things. So give yourself this time to simply allow your eyes to close, to give yourself permission to slow down, to be aware of your breathing. Just noticing this rhythm of your breath as you breathe in through your nostrils and as you breathe out through your nostrils. And as you settle into this simple rhythm of breathing in and breathing out, just take note of your body. Invite a bit of softness into your face. Connect with this length in your spine. Even notice your shoulders. Just allow them to relax away from your ears. Just allow a moment to recognize the space you are currently in. Just take note of any sounds you may hear, even the light that is coming through. By recognizing all of these details, the beginning of your practice gives you this space of grounding, to focus, to allow an intention to be set of how you want to continue throughout your practice today. So let's begin to engage our breathing and create movement in our body. So with your next inhale, let's take wide spread arms. Bring the palms together above your crown. And as you exhale, just simply bring the hands down through heart center. And let's take this movement 2 more times. As you inhale, find wide spread arms. And exhale, hands down through heart center. One last time. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. This time, with your inhale, once we take our wide spread arms, let's interlace them above the crown and reach the palms towards your ceiling. As you exhale, take a lean to the left. Try and use your breath to create this movement. So your inhale is bringing you now back in through center, and your exhale is moving you to the right. Just do this one more time on each side. Inhale in through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Once you inhale to come in through center, take your hands and just place them behind your head. And let's move with our breath. As you inhale, let's lift up through your heart, separate your shoulders from each other, and exhale. Round out through your back. Bring the elbows to each other. And find a heavy head. Let's move nice and slowly as you inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it in. Just two more times here. Inhale and exhale. Last round. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, just release the hands on either side of your hips. Take the right palm, flip it towards your ceiling. Rise the right arm up and over. Try to allow the bicep to be beside the ear here. Let the palm of the left be flat on the mat. And let's open up our right side body. So let's hold it here. Just think about how we're going to engage our body. So let's begin just by simply softening your eyes. Now reach out through the fingertips of the right hand. Ground down through your right hip. Find that nice compression in even your left side body. Where's your breath currently? Just notice your gentle rhythm of breathing. And with your next inhale here, let's bring everything up and through center and just slowly make your way to the opposite side. Releasing the right hand flat onto your mat. Left fingers reach up and away with the bicep beside your ear. As you ground down through your left hip, encourage reaching out through the left fingertips. Soften your gaze. Find that compression in your right side body. Just notice your breathing here. Try and encourage some deeper breathing on your own. Complete your next exhale, and with your inhale, let's bring both arms up and through center. And this time, take the hands behind the back, interlace them there. Descend the hands away from your lower back. And with a nice open heart, let's lean forward slightly. So continue to invite the hands to descend away from your lower back. So your shoulder blades are squeezing into each other. Your chin will remain neutral to your chest. Just take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, see if you can pull in your belly. Continue to invite the hands pulling away from your lower back. With an inhale, slowly rise up, release the hands. Just take them now out in front of you. Invite roundness in through your back. And just drop the chin into your chest. As you inhale, swim the hands behind you. Maybe the palms touch here. And gently lift up through your chin. So this is our flow. As you exhale, bring the palms out in front of you. Round out through your back. Inhale, open it up. Lift up through your chin. Maybe the palms touch. Two more times. Exhale. And inhale. Last round. Exhale. And inhale. With your next inhale, let's take widespread arms. And now let's settle into a twist to the left. So you're familiar with taking the right hand to the top of the left thigh. Maybe walking the left hand in line with your spine and just simply hold it here. Let your body do the adjusting as you focus on relaxing those muscles in your face. Finding your inhale and remaining in control of your exhale. Give yourself time to remain here, to settle into your rhythm. to remain with the soft gaze. And when you are ready to find your next inhale, let's take our twist back in through center, rising the arms up. And as you exhale, find your twist now to the right. Use the back of the left hand to the top of the right thigh. Establish the right hand in a nice comfortable space behind your back. Just be aware of your body here. Be aware of your twist. Give yourself permission to soften your gaze. Again, to simply notice your breath. How does it feel just to simply remain here? Once you've completed your next exhale, let's inhale and invite ourselves back in through center. This time, just release the hands alongside your body, and we'll straighten the legs right out in front of you. Just rest the hands slightly behind your hips so the fingertips are pointing towards the wall behind you. Maybe give the legs a bit of a shake. And let's take our gaze into our feet and just begin to wiggle your toes. With an inhale, let's now point both of your toes away from you. And as you exhale, bring the toes towards you. Just 2 more times here. Inhale to point. Exhale to flex. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And just relax the feet and let's try and zipper the legs into each other. Keep the feet nice and flexed. And with an inhale, release yourself from your hands and let's take widespread arms. And we'll settle into a straight leg forward fold. Taking the hands and then allowing them to fall where they fall, whether that's on the shins, on either side of the legs, or if you can grab hold of your feet, grab hold. Keep in mind our body is probably feeling nice and tight in these beginning moments of your practice, so allow us to just settle into that awareness. So let's begin just by finding a nice heavy head. Once your head has become heavy, give your shoulders a gentle roll back. Keep the muscles in your cheeks nice and relaxed. And remaining in this position, let's come into some controlled breathing. Uniting our breath with one another today. And just being aware of the subtle movements of our body once we breathe deeply. So let's take our inhales and our exhales to counts of 5. We'll just begin with 2 rounds of this. Just complete your next exhale here. And we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a moment to find awareness in your body, in your thoughts. And with your next inhale, just slowly invite yourself to rise up. Let's bend the right knee here into your chest. Take the heel nice and close towards you. And find a nice external rotation in your right hip. Twist your body towards the left leg. And as you inhale, take widespread arms. As you exhale, once again, reach forward and allow the hands to fall either to the foot, to the shin, or just resting on either side of your leg. Keep the left foot nice and flexed as you come back into a nice heavy head. The shoulders, a gentle roll back. And let's come back into those counts with our breathing, completing your next exhale. And we'll inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Before we release from this posture, just take note of the quality of your face, the muscles that are relaxed. And wait for your next inhale here to slowly rise up and away from your left leg, bringing the right knee in through center, straightening it out, then bending the left. Heels nice and close towards you. And then you can take that external rotation in your left hip. Twist to the right, inhale, wide spread arms. Exhale, reach forward. Keep the right foot nice and flexed. Head is nice and heavy. Shoulders roll back slightly. Soften your gaze as you relax your muscles and fall into the rhythm with your breathing, completing your next exhale here. And we'll inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Just give yourself this moment to be aware of your body, of these shifts. And just give yourself time to wait for your next inhale so that you can rise up and away from the right leg. Taking the left knee in through center, straighten it out, and come to lay flat on your back. Once you come to lay nice and flat on your back, just give yourself a moment to keep the legs straight onto your mat. Just to be aware of any sensations that you might be feeling in your hips, in your lower back, in your legs. Try to find grounding in your shoulders. Just give yourself a moment to create stillness in your body. And then from here, let's take the knees and bend them into your chest. Take the hands to the tops of the shins and give your back a nice massage just by rocking from side to side. And from here, it's coming through center. We'll keep the right knee pulling into your chest. And just begin by slowly lowering the sole of the left foot onto your mat. If you're happy here, you can stay. If you want to straighten the left leg completely, just give yourself time to invite that. Once you've come into a comfortable position, let's take both hands to the top of the right shin so that we can encourage pulling the right knee nice and close into your side body. Let's hold it here. Let's invite stillness into our body. Just notice this easy rhythm with your breathing. And now take a moment just to invite the right knee to gently sway from side to side, giving the right hip a bit of a massage. And from here, we have options. We can take the index and middle finger and wrap it around the ball of the big toe of the right foot and slowly begin to straighten your right leg towards your ceiling. If this isn't available to you, maybe just take the hands behind the thigh or the calf. If you are grabbing hold of the big toe, don't be discouraged by a big bend in your right knee. We're going to hold it here, and we're going to think about our body. Think about, once again, softening your gaze as you remain here. Maybe even tuck the chin in slightly so the back of the neck is relaxed. Now think about reaching up through your right heel and holding it there. From here, let's take our left hand and invite it into a half T position. Let's take the right leg and very slowly bring it out to the right, without lifting the left hip side body off of your mat. So if you are, you've gone too far. So just find that point where you can remain grounded on your mat, taking this external rotation in your right leg. And then slowly bring your right leg back in through center. From here, we're going to switch up our hands. So we're going to take now the right hand into that half T position. The left hand, if you can, grab hold of the pinky toe edge of your foot, great. If not, no worries, just take the left hand to the outer right leg so that you can encourage drawing the right leg through midline to the left. Just looking for that stretch in the outer right hip here. Holding it in a position where you can settle back into softening your gaze. And now slowly, with control, bring the right leg in through center, bend the right knee into your chest, and then slowly straighten both legs back onto your mat. Just finding a moment of stillness here, being aware of the effects these movements have on your body, on your breath. Now let's come back into bending both knees into your chest. Give yourself a massage just by rocking from side to side. And now falling through stillness, taking both hands to the left shin. So you slowly lower the sole of the right foot onto your mat. If you're comfortable to straighten it out completely, then find that. And let's remain in stillness here. Encouraging pulling the left knee nice and close into your left side body. Now invite some gentle swaying from side to side with the left knee. Just loosening up the hip. Notice your breathing. Notice the quality of your gaze. These all have an effect. And now try to find the same variation you did on the other side, whether that be grabbing hold of the big toe, straightening now the left leg, or just placing the hands behind the leg. You are grabbing hold of the toe again. Don't be discouraged by a deep bend in the left knee. Now that we're in this shape, notice the quality of your gaze once again. Always going to shift slightly. Check in with the back of your neck. Just simply remain here. Enjoy being in this shape, stretching out your body. So you reach out through your left heel. find a bit of deepness within your breath. Soften yourself into the shape. And now let's take the right hand into this half T position as you find this external rotation in your left leg. So again, you want to keep the right side of your body grounding to your mat. You might not go very far, but once you've reached that point where you can no longer go any further, just simply hold it there. Allow your body to just respond to the stretch. And now slowly bring your left leg in through center. Let's release our left hand, bring it into that half T. You can grab hold of the pinky toe edge with your right hand so that you can draw your left leg through midline to the right. Then find that. If not, again, no worries. Just take the hand to the outer left leg. Just looking now for this stretch in the outer left hip and holding it there. Once you've found that point, and now very slowly invite your left leg in through center, lower it onto your mat. Allow both legs to be straight for a moment with the arms alongside your body. Just taking a moment in corpse posture to feel your body respond to all these different shapes. And to notice the deepness of your breath currently. Give yourself time to fall into this rhythm of connecting with your breathing. We're going to slowly make our way in through a tabletop position. So let's begin to bend your knees. Take the right arm up overhead. Roll to the right side of your body and slowly push yourself up and invite yourself to find all fours, tabletop. Take your time, there's no rush. Make sure the hands are spread nice and wide. Once you arrive here, right away, just move in and out of your cat-cow, rounding through your back, arching your back and lifting your chin. So allow this to be a nice free flow movement. Maybe holding it in one position if that feels nice. Once you finish your next cat with a round back, let's meet back in our neutral tabletop. Let's take the right hand underneath the bridge of your nose and use your inhale to rise the left arm up. Try and encourage the wrist over the shoulder. As you exhale, weave the left hand through the right and reach the fingertips away from you. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, weave through. Inhale, rise. This time, as you exhale to weave through, come to rest onto the left shoulder. And just move the right hand so it's placed right in front of your face. To get a bit more of a stretch in the left shoulder, maybe lean your body to the left slightly. Again, be aware of this quality in your gaze that's constantly shifting. Your breath in this moment is probably fairly relaxed. Just give yourself time to encourage a deep breath. And once your next inhale presents itself, Draw down into your right hand to slowly release the left hand from beneath you. Once you come back into your neutral tabletop, reset your spine with a couple cat-cows. Once you finish your cat with a round back, meet in a flat back neutral tabletop with the left hand now under the bridge of the nose. So again, same idea. Your inhale rises now the right hand. Your exhale leaves the right hand through. Inhale to rise. Exhale to weave through. Last round, inhale, rise. This time as you exhale to weave through, come to rest onto your right shoulder. The left hand is just in front of your face. Maybe you lean your body towards the right. So keep in mind, one side is definitely going to feel a bit more tight than the other. So just focus on softening your face. I guarantee the rest of your body will respond to this. And you will then be able to deepen your own breath. Once you can take your next inhale, just slowly push the hand of the left down into your mat, releasing the right, finding your neutral tabletop, giving yourself some free-flowing movement through cat-cow. And once you've had enough, let's all take downward dog, tucking the toes and lift the hips up and back. Downward dog, the head below the heart, the breath being slightly affected. And just find a moment of stillness here as you push the hands away from you, as you reach the heels towards your mat, as you encourage your breath to move smoothly in and out of your body. We're going to take a standing forward fold here, so let's walk our hands back towards your feet. Once you arrive there, find an inhale to come up halfway, flat back. Exhale to forward fold, taking a hinge from your hips, letting the head nod yes and no. And maybe here, taking the hands towards your elbows. Just encourage your chin to rest deeply into your chest. If you're happy to remain in this shape, then stay here. You want to create a bit more movement in your body, maybe gently sway from side to side. You have created this movement. Just find now a place of stillness. Notice your breathing, the effects of your breath. Now let's release the hands and take a nice deep bend in your knees to slowly roll the spine one vertebra at a time, so that we can finally make our way through standing. Nice and slow. Give the shoulders a gentle roll back. Let the arms relax alongside your body. Just take a moment with eyes closed just to be aware of your stability, of your breathing, of any sensations that you are feeling in your body. We're going to make our way now into triangles. Let's begin on the right side, stepping the right foot forward. Just find the heel of the right aligned with the arch of your left. Right leg is nice and straight. Hands in through a T position here. Use your inhale to reach forward with the right hand as the right hip comes back. Lower the hand to the inner thigh as you rise the left arm up. So don't worry about proper alignment, just remain in this shape. Your hands are in a T position. Your right leg is straight. Your hips are squaring. If there's tension in your neck, just look down. Let's find our breath. Let's take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And with your inhale, bring your hands back in through a T. We're going to come in through a wide leg stretch now. So parallel both of your feet to the short edges of your mat. Just bring your hands to your hips here. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, take that hinge forward to forward fold. And once you've completed your forward fold, take your hands onto your mat. Maybe give the head a nod, yes and no. Find a soft bend in your knees. And just allow a moment of stillness here. Noticing the quality of your breath. Always come back into that rhythm. And understanding the changes. With your next inhale, very slowly come up halfway. With a flat back, bring your hands into your hips, and you might find you need to heel toe your feet a bit closer to each other. Once you're nice and stable, then slowly rise up completely. And we'll just heel toe our feet, and we'll come back to the back of our mat, finding our Svanasthiti, standing up nice and tall. Maybe give the shoulders a roll back. Just take a moment here and simply close your eyes. Yoga doesn't need to be complex all the time. Just simply standing here is a journey. That choice is always up to you. We're going to find our triangle now on the opposite side. So let's step the left foot forward. Keep the left leg straight. Just take a peek at your feet. Heel to arch alignment. Hands into a T. Inhale, reach forward with the left hand. The left hip comes back. Lower the left hand to the inner thigh and rise the right arm up. So again, don't be too worried about how your body looks. Just remain in this shape. Being gentle with your neck, you might need to look down. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. As you inhale, just reach up through the right hand. And as you exhale, reach down through your left. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Notice your body for a moment. How does it feel to be in this shape? With your next inhale, bring the hands back into a T position. Let's parallel both the feet. So now we're facing the opposite long edge of your mat with your feet parallel to the short. Let's inhale, hands into a T position. Exhale, hands towards your hips. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, take a nice forward fold. Release the hands onto your mat and give the head a nod, yes and no. So in this wide-legged forward fold, if you want to play around maybe with widening your legs by heel toeing them a bit further away from each other, maybe play around with that. If you want a bit more movement, maybe take bending into one knee and then into the other. you're happy just remaining in stillness, then that's always an option as well. Wherever you've chosen to take your body, remain with keeping the gaze nice and soft. When you are ready, you need to heel toe the feet closer together here so that you can use your next breath in to come up halfway. Then find that. Always take your time, slowly rising back up. Then we'll heel toe our feet. This time, let's come to the top of our mat. We're going to come into a half sun salutation here. And we'll meet in a, yeah. Inhale, let's take wide spread arms. Exhale, let's take a forward fold to hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, wide spread arms. Bring yourself back in through standing. Exhale, hands down through heart center, Swanasiti. Now we'll come into a full sun salutation, meeting in downward dog. So inhale, wide spread arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Step 1 foot back at a time to meet in your plank. Take an inhale in your plank. As you exhale, modify chaturanga, knees to the mat, lower chest and belly. Inhale will bring you into baby cobra. And exhale will bring you into downward facing dog. Hold it here. You may need to readjust your feet, so always feel free to play around with moving them into a more comfortable position. Let your head be heavy in your downward dog. Give yourself this moment to just remain in stillness. From here, we're going to make our way into child's pose. So let's release the knees to the mat. Bring the big toes to touch behind you as you sink your hips towards your heels. So if you're comfortable with keeping the hands extended out in front of you, then find that. Just make sure your head is resting on that area where your forehead and hairline meet. And if you need to stack the hands or use a prop to bring the floor closer towards your head, give yourself time to establish a comfortable space for yourself. And as always, there's always that option to just take the hands alongside your body. We're going to remain here. So once you've allowed these subtle adjustments to take place, begin to settle in. To find awareness in where the quality of your breath is currently. The softness that you've maintained throughout your face. This gentle compression of your belly to your thigh. Your body in a place of healing. We're going to make our way in through camel, just so that we can ensure our heart is nice and open. So when you are ready, just slowly come onto the knees, rising yourself up. So we want to imagine there's a wall just in front of your thighs. We're only really taking an arch in our upper back. So let's give the shoulders a nice roll back. And just allow the arms to come behind your back so that you're squeezing the shoulder blades to each other. Your fingertips are reaching towards your heels, so they might not touch. And now give the chin a nice lift. And let's just simply hold it here. All you're thinking about in this moment is opening up your heart center. So let's use our breath to inhale, find that opening, and to maintain it with our exhale. One more time here. Inhale and exhale. And with your next inhale, just make your way back into child's pose. Find heaviness in your body here. Find stillness. And let's remain here just in a moment of silence. What has changed within you? Where has this journey brought you so far? We're going to make our way back into a seated cross-legged position. So when you are ready to slowly make your way there, then find that. We're going to work on some alternate nostril breathing. So always give yourself time to settle into a comfortable space in your seated position. The only thing I encourage of you is to keep your spine nice and long. Try not to round through your back. It's really easy to do this, so don't be discouraged if you do. Finding a moment to take the eyes to close completely, to just connect with this breathing that you have established today. Each one of us has a different cycle with our breath, which is why I simply remind you to connect with your own set of deep breathing. And why in this moment I encourage you to just feel those effects. So let's now take the right hand to the bridge of your nose. Just using the thumb to close the right nostril, the forefinger to close the left. Let's take a nice deep inhale through both your nostrils. Nice comfortable exhale out. And we'll begin closing the right, inhale through the left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. We'll inhale left. Close left, exhale right. We'll inhale right. Close right, exhale left. As you inhale through your left, close your left, and when you exhale through your right, release the right hand back down to the right thigh. Giving yourself a moment to find awareness in how your body has shifted, the connection of your thoughts to your practice, that being your journey within yourself. These next moments of your journey today, feel free to either remain where you are or begin to make any movement in your body. Connect with this as a Mysore to maybe create movement that you are craving to make. If by all means you are ready for your final resting posture of Shavasana, then please slowly make your way there. As always, I will cue you when we should all be in our final resting posture today. These postures, whether you're creating movement or stillness, my encouragement to you is that once you finish your yoga practice today, maybe at some other point you dedicate time to find these specific postures, because this is what you are craving. You always know that no matter what yoga class you go to, the teacher is just a simple guide. You're the one that's in control. When you have allowed yourself now to make these movements, just slowly allow yourself to finish them up and invite yourself into your Shavasana. Once you arrive in your final resting posture today, commit to stillness. You deserve this moment to create healing within your body. You are in a controlled setting where you have nowhere else to be besides right here, right now. This is for your benefit. So as you fall into a space of disconnecting from your physical self, just imagine a beam of pure white light surrounding you completely. Allow this to give you warmth and, most importantly, protection, so that you may just in this moment of allowing your body to slowly come back to life. Identify how you want to move forward from this completion of your practice today. These thoughts of joy, of happiness. Allow it to bring a smile to your face. With this rebirth of yourself, slowly invite yourself back into a seated position, taking your time as you bring the palms together at heart center. As we bow towards our fingertips today, let us find gratitude in our mind, body, and spirit, in the elements of earth, air, fire, and water, in the directions of north, south, east, and west, what is above, below, and in between. Please allow us now to close with the sound of Om, followed by Aum. When you are ready, inhaling deeply. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me today. Namaste.